Hi and welcome to another tutorial from Blender Insight, and a quick little pattern that I will do today, because in the last session I used compare to go between black and white, and this is a perfect example where you can use compare to change from white to black on everything here. So I will do circles, I will do a checker pattern, I will combine them. We start right away by using a texture coordinate, so Shift A, input texture coordinate. So there we have it. And after that I will add some scale, and I will also connect the fraction and subtract and multiply, which you have seen in all the earlier sessions. So I just do it very quickly. So Shift A, go to converter, vector math, put in the scale. I duplicate this, so Shift D, Shift D, Shift D, so we have it a couple of times, and I can do one more, Shift D, and then I connect everything. So scale will be like 5, then we change this to fraction, and then we change this one to subtract and put in 0.5 here. We change this to multiply, put this to 2. And the last one is for making the circles, so I will change that to length. So we put in a length here. And that little quick thing did all these dots here, and to create circles after them I only have to add a less than after this. So I press Shift A, converter, math, less than. And if you want to know how everything of these things work, then just go to one of my earlier sessions where I explain everything. Okay, so if I put this to a bigger number, like 1, I get white circles, and that is a good start, because then I have the circles here. The only thing I need now is like a checker pattern, and I need the alternation between black and white. So that I can get by adding a floor after the scale, and then add a modulo of 2. So I put in a modulo and I change this to 2, and then I separate it into X and Y, which I then can use for the compare. So if I now press Shift A, go to converter, math, and select compare, and take the value to the output, you can see we have this checker pattern. So we can now combine those with the circles by using a compare. So I just take this one, Shift D, and take the first one to the value and the next one, and we have it like this. So now you can see it's alternating between white and black, both for the circles and for the squares. So the only thing I need now is more or less to move the squares so they are like half of the circles, and that I can easily do by just adding an add before the floor here. So I move the values like half of the circle. So I just press Shift D here, and I change this to add, and now I can just move it 0.5, and I can move this 0.5, and we are finished. And then I can just change the scale as I want to. So it's not so hard to do. It only took like 4 minutes to do this pattern, but it's a nice pattern, and it looks more complicated than it is. I will stop talking now, and I just say, as I usually do, see you later, and bye for now.